Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. Just got off of work, but I knew that I would not be able to save my happy mail very much longer. So I just got off work, but I figured I would open my happy mail at the end of the video. I think I can wait for that. Maybe. We just have it's not going to be an actual podcast since I just did one, but like a little catch-up-y thing. At the end of this, I'm gonna add a couple of clips, just like vloggy, lifey kind of clips. Nothing major, just like stuff if I thought it was pretty cool and wanted to share it with you guys. I did. So just would make like a short minute clip or whatever and pop it at the end of this video. So I always started out my vlogtobers and my vlogmas going, what's new, or like what did I do today, and I almost did that again. But so today is officially Tuesday, January 5th when I'm recording this. Or I suppose it is still my Tuesday, I should say. It is officially Wednesday, January 6th, and it'll be Wednesday, January 6th when this uploads. So you guys will see it then. So happy Wednesday. 2021. Hopefully the first 6 days of 2021 are treating you guys okay. I just, yeah. Had a bad brain fart that I probably won't edit out. So that was, I went far away for a second. Where did we leave off? The goals. And you guys have some good goals too. Like I know a couple of you guys are adding to your collection, which is awesome. A couple of you want to start working through yours, so we can do that together. I know I had said that I had a ton of shawl and a ball from the Meyer sale, like not this last October, but the one before that, and I still have some because I just it was pretty, so it just sat there, and I was waiting for some of the perfectest things, and I guess since it said shawl in a ball, I was waiting to do the perfect shawl. But I discovered that I don't have it on me, but my Silent Night cowl is to me, that's the perfect yarn for it. You can of course make it thicker with warmer, thicker yarn, and I probably will, but I wanted to have a couple of them done and then do one for the tutorial so I could have some nice pictures for the written pattern and things like that. So I started last night, I believe, with this shawl in a ball, which is Prism. And oh my gosh, you guys, can you see the glitter? It's like a blue strand of glitter that runs through this. Because where is your fiber content? Shawl in a ball is, oh, it doesn't even say what it is. It says it's 61% cotton, 34% acrylic, and then 5% other fiber. But I started my Silent Night cowl in it, and because this will also end up being a gift for a girl at work that liked my cowl. She likes my cowl, and I said, would you wear something like this? Because I was trying to get an idea of what people thought or whatever about it. And she's like, yeah, probably in green and blue. So I started it. It's not done yet. And I may do the tutorial one in this, or I don't know, I have other colors, but there's a couple people that super love it. So here's the beginning of my Silent Night cowl in Prism by Shawl and a Ball. So that started. I should hopefully finish that tonight or tomorrow. And then on the day that I had talked to you guys in the morning last time, that next day I went to Michael's, which was a Sunday. And wait, no, it was a Monday. It was a Monday. So yes, well, 2 days ago when you're seeing this, I went to Michael's, and I assumed that they were like getting rid of and slash clearancing off the Karen anniversary cakes when they were $19.99. And my store that we had went to, which is the smaller Michaels, they oddly enough had the bigger selection of they have the bigger selection of anniversary cakes, skinny cakes, latte cakes, all that stuff. Swirl cakes, excuse me, my throat is scratchy. But when I had checked, when I was going to order online, they did not. I was going to get one more of the yellow and brown and one more of the peach party, and they did not have the peach party. So I went and I found one, and I'll show you the state of it in a second. I don't want to move it too much. But I was really excited that it was even there, and I was headed to the checkout when I realized I better scan these and make sure they're scanning $19.99 in the store. And they went back to full price. Like, I guess they're not clearancing them out right now. They did have buy one, get one half off. And David was like, just, you know, you wanted to get it anyway, so just get it. So I did, against my better judgment. And I think I'm going to be using this, like, soon. It's like, the top is a wreck. Like, the rest of it looks okay, and the bottom looks fine. But the top part it's probably just the outside bits that are a little bit unwound. But I got that, and then I got the best looking. They had like 3 of these, so I got the best looking one that I could find of Spice Soiree. That's what it is. Because I want a bunch of these. Well, I have a bunch of these now. Not a bunch. I have like 3, I think. So I can make a big blanket. Yeah. So I got those. And then I got, you know, they have new skinny cakes. So I got this in the color Turkish Delight. And I got 2 of them. Here's my second one. But I love these colors so much. And they do have some other new colors, but like, especially getting the anniversary cakes, I was pretty much tapped out. By the time I paid my phone bill, I was tapped out. I am tapped out right now. And the other thing that I picked up there were these new Karen marble cakes. And I got this in the color Almond Ginger. And there's a better look at this one. Sorry, I heard somebody's moving around out there, so I heard it through the wall, and I thought something was falling. Here's Almond Ginger, though. For any of you guys who have not seen the marble cakes, this is 8 point... Here, I'll read one, and you guys can look at one. How about that? Here we go. These are 8.5 ounces, which are 240 grams. They are 404 yards each, which is 369 meters. They are 100% acrylic. They are a medium 4-weight yarn, which I agree with. Suggested hook size is an H. Suggested needle size is a US 8. And a lot of people that have gotten them said they remind them, like, feel-wise of Lion Brand Mandala Tweeds. And I think I agree with that. Like, these might be just a hair softer, at least than the colors that I have. I have my Mandala Tweeds, I have quite a few in Wishbone because I really like that color. To the point that I'm thinking that I'm going to do that emoji blanket possibly in Mandala Stripe yarn, just because I have a lot, not a lot, like I don't have like 50 of them, but I think I ordered either 6 or 9 of them when they were on sale on the Lion Brand website like last Thanksgiving, and I still have them because I didn't know what I wanted to do with them yet. But and that's a soft yarn, but I think these might be a tad softer. But I was ringing up my cart like as bringing it up to get rung up, and I was like, yeah, you can't tell which colors I like or anything, right? So, that is what I got at Michael's. We also went David wanted to go to Guitar Center. He had to pick up a couple of things for he's like got I don't know guitar terms that well or music terms of what he's doing, but he has like a regular desk, but he's built something in front of it that's got different electronical things. And then there are, instead of having open spaces, there are plates that you can fill in, and he had to go get some of those, and I think he picked up something else. But we went to Guitar Center to get those, and so we stopped by Bath and Body Works because I told you about my issue where the package came up stolen, which now we have a doorbell camera, so here's hoping that doesn't happen again. And it's movement censored. Like he just installed it tonight, so like I got home from work and like that's the first thing he showed me was that, and it's pretty cool. If there's movement, it turns on. If the doorbell rings, we can answer it and talk to people. It's cool. I think it's cool. But anyway, and Bath and Body Works said they were reimbursing me, which I'm sure won't be for shipping. Also, it'll just be the order of the sale stuff, and that's fine. They said that in 2 to 3 days, so I'm hoping tomorrow I'll have the reimbursement for that. If not, I guess like in a couple of days I'll probably have to contact them again. So it's still an ongoing thing because I haven't got the reimbursement yet. But we went in like the low hopes, I guess, that they might have my other favorite scent, which is Frosted Coconut Snowball. And I was like hoping they had the room scent refills or the candles, because those are some of the items that got stolen from my order were those. But they didn't have them. They're probably not going to restock them from the sounds of it, because of course they'll be getting the spring line of stuff in. I think they've actually already started getting the spring line of stuff in. They have a lot of citrusy scents, just so you know. Citrus fruity stuff going on right now. I'm sure they'll have more, but like that was the early stuff. So sometimes they have dupes. Like at first during the fall, when the fall stuff came out, they didn't have my pumpkin cupcake, and they suggested in the store, well, sometimes we have stuff that's close to it. So I had gotten, if you happen to remember from some of my hauls, and I think it's the candle that I actually gave Courtney at Fiberfox Creations or Fiberfox Studios. My brain, I still have work brain, I think. Courtney at Fiberfox Studios. Hi, Courtney. I gave her this candle too, I think, which was like in an orange jar, and it was like pumpkin cream, I think. And that was a good substitution. So I was looking around, and of course they didn't have any on sale. They were full price, so I only got one. But they had iced coconut milk. And this, as far as I know, is a new scent. And the scent notes on this are fresh coconut milk, crushed ice, topped with sweet vanilla cream with essential oils. And Frosted Coconut Snowball, I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but the scent notes on that are like toasted coconut, vanilla whipped cream with essential oils, and maybe it's whipped cream with essential oils and vanilla musk or something like that. But they're similar. They're not the same. And I know you can't smell it, but these do smell similar. I think this one's a little bit more coconutty, which isn't a bad thing. And it's really clean smell. I don't know, it's hard to describe the actual scent of it, but this one smells really good, and it's an okay substitution. So I got that, and we stopped because they're right next door to each other. We stopped at Hobby Lobby, and they had a 30% off sale this week, by the way, if you guys, which will still be going on at this point, if you guys catch this the week it uploads, till like Saturday. But I only walked away with, I have one of these, so I got a second one. This is the Yarn Bee Authentic Hand Dyed in the color's Burnished Saffron. It is a 1-weight yarn. I feel like it's more like a 2-weight. I don't know how well I can show you guys. I know I picked the lightest color. Let me pick a dark color that hopefully won't get washed out and will show up against my nail. I feel like that's more like a 2-weight yarn instead of a 1. But it does say it's a 1, and it is 100% superwash merino wool. There are 3.5 ounces, which are 100 grams, which is 400 yards, which is 365 meters. And like I said, I have one of these, so I was hoping a second one would make a really, really nice shawl at some point down the road. But that's like the one thing that I left with, just because I didn't want to overspend, and I knew I was going to Michael's, and even with these 2 cakes being $20 each, $19.95 each, that would have been pricey enough. So I'm certainly glad I didn't like overspend anywhere. But I think that we are all like caught up so far. I'm off tomorrow as an extra day off for the week because David has this week off. So I don't know. We're kind of like, oh, you know, what should we do? Should we try to go out? Movie theaters are open up again in Michigan right now. Do you guys have movie theaters open wherever you're at? Or anything else opening? Like, I don't think any of our sit-down restaurants or anything like that are open yet. And I know like at Bath and Body Works when we were there, David did not go in, but Damon did. He and I were in there, and they mentioned several times that they were already at capacity when people were wanting to come in. So they're definitely still doing the to capacity thing. Yeah. So, oh, before I forget too, I was going to ask, so I know I said I wanted to use this soon because of the state of it. And I do plan to make a blanket, because I said in my goal episode, I believe, that I love making blankets. Like, that's like my thing. Even though it takes a little bit longer, I love it. And I love making like big snuggly blankets. Like, I'll make baby blankets if they, if the need be. In fact, a girl at work is going to have a baby, and I'm thinking about trying to whip a blanket up for her. I am thinking I might use some Hobby Lobby yarn from last year's clearance sale, because it's like a big thick yarn, and make like some granny squares, like big squares, and join them together with gray. That's my thought. I don't know yet for sure, but that's my thought. And that will use up a lot of yarn off of that shelf if I make a big blanket out of it. But anywho, my question was, what blanket would you guys make with this? Let me hold it up again. But I think I have definitely got 2 of these. I may have 3 of these. Let's make something nice and big. Like, it'll probably be more than enough, but I was really afraid they were discontinuing these, you guys, so I wanted to make sure that I had them. But what kind of blanket would you make with these? I've seen people do corner to corner, and I saw on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, I saw a lady do a modern granny square blanket, except in a rectangle, which I think was a fiber spider tutorial, and that looked really cool, and it was in this colorway too. So yeah, what do you guys think I should make? I don't mind doing squares because I always do the continuous join, which I will be showing you, but I don't think I want to cut this up into squares. I think I want to do a solid blanket. I just don't know what yet. I don't know. Anywho, now on to the happy mail. And like, I do remember now Sandy saying that she had ordered something to send, which thank you Sandy. Before I even look at this, thank you. Like, you definitely did not have to do that, and I appreciate you doing it though. But like, when I got it in the mail, my first thought, literally, I looked at it and I was like, Sandy, what have you done? Because I did not expect it. I had already, with everything going on, I had already forgotten that she said that it was coming, because like, I didn't expect, like, she said it and it was awesome, but I wasn't like, where is it right now, you know what I mean? It just slips your mind after a second. So I've forgotten. And it's very squishy, so I'm going to cut this very carefully. Normally I cut into this and everything before I get on camera, and I didn't even do that because like literally we got home and like Damon was starving and he wanted to cook some dinner, so he made dinner tonight, which was awesome. He's a very good cook, if I didn't mention that before. Don't tell him I said that or it'll go to his head. I don't want to cut anything. Let's see, there is a card, which we will read first. This looks gift wrapped. Aww. Look, there's on the envelope, there's Charlie Brown and Snoopy and little Woodstocks. So cute. I love Peanuts. It's on the back too. Oh, that's beautiful. In my opinion, every card should be shiny and glittery. Like, not even just Christmas cards. But there it is. See the snow? How pretty and glittery that is? And there is Snoopy, and Woodstock is decorating him for Christmas. And the house is foily too, if you couldn't. It's like red foil. So this. And oh, okay. I haven't opened it yet, but it says, Heather, wishing you a holiday decorated with merry moments and happy memories. I saw this T-Doddles project bag and knew it had to be for you. Merry Krampus and Yule, Sandy, Crochet A Canada. Thank you, Sandy. T-Doddles! Christy Cook from T-Doddles. I'm even more excited now. Okay. And it is gift wrapped. I'm always like a, when I'm opening things, I try to be like a save the paper and save the packaging kind of person, and then I never end up actually saving it. You guys do that? I'm always like, oh, don't rip it, and then... Oh, these are, okay, back's the same. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. These are, like, vintage book covers, and, oh my god, this is beautiful, Sandy. Let me see. It says Revelation. It says 3 Blind Mice. And there's a little mouse on the book binding. Goose Tales. And it's the old, I don't know if you've seen the olden time books with like this old witch, Mother Hubbard type of lady right here. But here she is. And Ezekiel 34:16 is on this book in the crease kind of. It's hard to see that one. Volume 13, Jack and Jill. So there's like old fairy tales. Miss Muffet. And then here's another Jack and Jill. This side, oh, you can see the lady really good right here. Look at, that is Goose Tales and 3 Blind Mice. I can't, let's see, what does that say? Oh, it's Jack Sprat. I didn't see the Jack at the top. I was just trying to read the last name. Jack Sprat's right here. And there's this beautiful spider webbing, like spider webby material. And this is like this beautiful velvet. I have to see what the inside looks like too. So the corners have like this orange. Oh my god. Oh, the inside is beautiful. Okay, so let me show you the first part. Like the lining has got these really cool vintage old-timey looking glasses. and there's a couple that have eyeballs. And it's orange, obviously. So we got orange and purple, which I love already. And here's a really pretty T-Doddles. This is her logo, and she always puts like the loops somewhere. And here is the pocket inside, you guys. Look at the bats, and they're Halloween colored, and they're purple and orange and green and black. And I love this so much. I love this so much. Oh, there's a little spider on Miss Muffet. I just noticed that too. You're gonna make me cry, Sandy. I love this so much. Thank you so very much. And it's a T-Doddles bag. It's my first T-Dot. Well, Christy did send me, she sent me some Happy Mail, and there was more like a little Notions, like a zippy that was in with it, because she sent me some Lion Brand landscapes in a color I didn't have in my collection yet, which I still have because I have not found the perfect thing. That should be a goal for this year, is using some landscape. Like, I love it, and it's my favorite yarn ever, and it will definitely end up in my favorites video. But it collects instead of being used, because like I made a hat out of a couple of them. I made a couple hats 2 years ago, like last year or whatever. Excuse me. But this makes me so happy. But new goal too is to make sure to use more landscape yarn, because you need to use what makes you happy, right? Like not to babble on too much longer, but I was watching Cinnamon Stitches, and she rarely puts out like super long videos, and this one was like an hour long. So I was listening to her, and she was talking about finding out about yarns that she really loved versus ones she didn't really love, and she wanted to start going through and getting rid of them so that she can use them. And like, that totally is what I'm doing. But instead of starting with ones that like I don't think I'll necessarily love, or I love a lot of them though, but I mean, some make me happier than others. And instead of starting with the ones to sort of just weed them out, I need to also remember to start using ones that I know that I love, to use them also. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I babble a lot, especially when I'm emotional. Oh, I love this. There's those little bats, and there's like, I forgot to show you in my excitement, but there is, it's like a big long, let me see if I can just turn this inside out a little bit. It's like a big long pocket, but there's bigger some sections are bigger, so like you can tuck things that are bigger in here. But then there's stuff, well, that's a bigger one too, like right here for like pens or crochet hooks, or you know, there's a couple of those size here. This is just beautiful, and I'm so happy and so grateful that you thought of me, Sandy, and that Christy made this, because I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And this is my favorite. It's like, it's one of my favorite. I love my Ella bag too. But, oh, this is beautiful. And I can't stop touching the velvety part. Anyway, I think I've rattled on way far enough, or long enough, and you're gonna get a couple of like 1-minute clips at the end too of stuff that excited me or whatever. So I'm just gonna say goodbye and put a project in this bag. Thank you so much, Sandy. I love it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Maybe if I can get my clicky to work. Let's try that again. Bye. So I know I'm not actually like vlogging anymore right now, but I absolutely had to tell you guys. Like, I let the girls out, and I had to tell you guys and show you guys. Look at the snow that is coming down right now. That's like crazy. It's beautiful, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I know some of you guys don't get snow right now, or maybe ever. So pretty. I'm not sure what video this is going to get stuck to the beginning or the end of, but yeah, currently it's New Year's Day, the night of New Year's Day. So I just wanted to say Happy New Year's one more time. And oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful snow. It's so pretty. All right, I'll talk to you later, guys. I love you so much. Bye. So this is one of the corns that I threw out in the middle of the night, and somebody has definitely found it already. They just haven't drug it off. This one over here has been eaten pretty much all the way gone. There's like a little tiny bit left. And then that one I think only hasn't been touched because when I chucked it, I didn't think about it going into the snow, and it was buried in the snow for a really long time. Sorry for the noise. Damon decided right now was the best time to bring the trash in. Anyway, yeah, I still don't know what video this is all getting stuck into since I'm not really doing vlogs. I just figured for the squirrel lovers, I would give you guys a little update that they're still hanging out. They're just, I guess, camera shy right now. Talk to you later, guys.